After we generate a new visualization, we often want to explore it, say by getting a closer look at an area of interest or by rotating it to see what's on the other side. For example, we may want to visualize the behavior of a new satellite orbit to make sure it meets requirements, like boundedness or periodicity. Let's see how we can use the tools for exploring figures in MATLAB Online to find a periodic satellite orbit near the Moon. To illustrate our problem, we'll use some existing code to generate and plot an example orbit that begins close to the Moon. Because of the scale, it's hard to see the details of the orbit. To get a closer look, we'll select the Zoom In button located in the Figure tab. Now we can see that the satellite does circle the Moon several times, but its orbit is irregular. Even worse, it looks like the satellite is eventually pulled away from the Moon entirely. We can confirm this by using the pan control, which allows us to follow the trajectory while remaining at the same zoom level. It's clear that this is not the orbit we're looking for. To help us find a periodic orbit, we'll use an alternative way of visualizing orbits called a Poincaré map. Let's open one that we've already created. Poincaré maps often contain patterns resembling concentric rings. Let's take a closer look using the box zoom feature. Ooh, it looks like we found one. The trick is to estimate the location of the ring's center, which corresponds to the position and velocity values of a periodic orbit. We can then generate a new orbit using these values. Well, that looks promising. To confirm that this orbit is really periodic, we'll use the rotation control to obtain an overhead view. Since the orbit lies in the XY plane, it's easier to right-click and select the view we want, rather than rotating the axes manually. After zooming in, it looks like we found what we're looking for. Now it's your turn to use the tools located inside the Figure tab to explore your own visualizations.